What do elves do all day? It put a bow on its head, then lying down on a conveyor belt just to earn a princess's kiss. Displays of affection in public wasn't exactly proper, so the two returned to the room for a more in-depth discussion. But right at this critical moment, the king suddenly burst through the door. The princess quickly explained that the elf had simply fainted on the bed. The king was furious, insisting that he was old but not blind. He immediately ordered that the elf be hanged. The elves gathered in a circle, singing cheerful songs to send their friend off. When the elf's father heard the news, he was heartbroken. He said there were still so many things he hadn't told his son, so he decided to say them all right then and there.
Let me pull up this chair. Hey. Now, what was I saying?
As the elf's father spoke, he slowly drifted off to sleep while his son hung half dead in the air. The soldiers helplessly told the king that hanging wouldn't work. The last guy they tried to hang had just grown old and died naturally, so the king ordered a different punishment. At that moment, the princess stepped forward, demanding to know if the king intended to kill everyone she had ever kissed.
Sure I can.
Seeing no other way, the princess snatched a sword and rescued the elf. Hand in hand, the two fled together, running through the village and over the water wheel until they finally reached the castle gate. But the princess hesitated, because beyond the wall was forbidden land. No elf who had ever left had managed to return. The king promised to forgive the elf if he chose to stay, but the elf replied that rather than living a dull and meaningless life, he longed for one filled with challenge and uncertainty. Then the elf pressed a switch, and the massive gate slowly opened. The king warned that he might die out there, but the elf ignored him. He declared that he would rather die gloriously than live an ordinary life. With firm steps, he walked out, gazing at the strange world around him. He took a deep breath and said softly, "What a beautiful world."
Completely calm.